From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio, and this is your Night Beat for Wednesday, August 20th. It was an announcement yesterday that caught many people by surprise, the state saying an immigration detention center will be opening up in McCook as part of the Trump administration's efforts to fight illegal immigration. Governor Pillen said he and Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem agreed to use the Work Ethic Camp, an existing minimum security prison work camp in McCook. The Trump administration is adding new detention facilities across the country to hold the growing number of arrested immigrants accused of being in the country illegally. And many people are unhappy about a policy change for the Cornhusker Marching Band. Starting this year, they will no longer allow an audience at the game day dress rehearsals in Memorial Stadium. UNL says the reason is concerns with security. They say that security needs to sweep the stadium earlier in the day with no spectators. The UNL band program says they realize for many this was the only chance to see the marching band, and they apologize for the change. Also in Husker news, Husker fans can now toast with two new brews: UNL's official craft beer, the Cornhusker Crusher, and Bud Light's limited edition Husker Can. Cross-Train Brewing and the Huskers unveiled the new beer, a citrus wheat ale, on Wednesday. The brewing company said the beer would be available at venues including Memorial Stadium during Husker athletic events. Then Bud Light announced they are bringing back their limited edition college team cans for the 2024 season, and this year Nebraska will be one of 28 teams to have their own customized can. In our crime tracker this evening, police are asking for the public's help identifying a man caught on security footage slamming a person into the sidewalk early Friday morning. This video is taken near the Doss House nightclub at 17th and O Streets. You can see the suspect pick up the 25-year-old victim before throwing him to the ground. The victim told 1011 that he was punched by another suspect while on the ground. He was taken to the hospital after suffering a skull fracture and concussion, and no arrests have been made yet. The Nebraska Department of Transportation announced Wednesday the upcoming closures of different Interstate I-180 ramps in Lincoln. These closures include the southbound I-180 ramp to westbound Cornhusker, the southbound I-180 ramp to eastbound Cornhusker, and the eastbound Cornhusker ramp to southbound I-180. Weather permitting, these will be closed at 7 p.m. Sunday, August 24th. Additionally, these same ramps will be closed the evenings of August 25th through the 28th. The closed ramps will reopen the following morning by 6 a.m. There are no planned detours for the ramp closures, so NDOT suggests that drivers find an alternate route. And the Lincoln Police Department will soon host a recruiting event to attract more women into law enforcement careers. The event, titled She Wears the Badge, will take place Tuesday, August 26th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at LPD's Southeast Team Station, located near Pine Lake Road and South 70th Street. At the event, attendees will be able to learn more about LPD and women in policing. The agenda includes information about the hiring process, a panel Q&A featuring female officers and LPD Chief Michon Morrow, and a showcasing of CSI, virtual reality, mock physical testing, and more from different LPD stations. The event is part of the National 30 by 30 initiative aiming to increase female representation in recruiting classes to 30% by 2030. Currently, 15% of LPD's sworn officers are women. And the Nebraska Land Days organization will announce its full lineup for the 2026 Viera Wireless Summer Jam Concert Series on Thursday. The announcement is set to begin at 11 a.m. in North Platte, and you can watch the announcement live on 1011's live platforms, including our website, the 1011 News app, or the 1011 app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV. The 2026 Nebraska Land Days Festival begins on June 17th, 2026. And looking at your forecast, more typical August heat and humidity are expected Thursday and Friday. And look for our next chance for storms to come Friday afternoon into Friday evening before cooler and more comfortable weather heads our way this weekend and for much of the week next week.
You've been listening to The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.